jumped right back in last week with the powerful and explosive JC Mateo, and now the high stakes of a Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Yeah, one of the biggest workloads of any superstar. Yeah, over the past 12 months, fatigue has to kick into the body at some point. None of us are impervious to that. And the two matches you just mentioned, the Backlash match for the US title and the match against JC Mateo, well, guess what? LA Knight lost both of them, although he will never admit it. I think signs of fatigue are starting to show, at least in the results.
Interesting to get your observation on that.
I think immediately taking your eye off the ball and getting jumped by Shinsuke Nakamura, you cannot do that. Look, I'll sing the praises of LA Knight all day long. The man needs a vacation, in my opinion.
All three men taking aim right away. You mentioned LA Knight, this already is 23rd match of this calendar year. 23 matches to this point. That's the most in WWE.
Doesn't take much to fire LA Knight up, especially with his perennial rival, Shinsuke Nakamura, of course, trading the US title back and forth a couple of times over the past 12 months. Now neither in possession, which is why the briefcase hanging above this ring is all the more valuable.
And now LA Knight and Aleister Black are going to get to know each other.
Pretty much been the Aleister Black versus Miz or Carmelo Hayes show for the past few weeks since Black's arrival. Now getting to test his mettle against a very different kind of superstar.
That is what he does best. The striking ability, oh, but the jumping neck breaker by LA Knight. The megastar, oh, got tripped up by Shinsuke.
Yeah, easy to get ahead of yourself in a triple threat match, taking your eye off the one man who is out of the line of sight, hiding in the shadows, waiting to pounce, the poison-minded Shinsuke Nakamura.
Now, this week I've talked to you about some of the matches. I wanted to get your opinion, and I said to you just the other day, I find this, stylistically, this matchup in the midst of this Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat match, to really pique my interest because of the striking ability, the martial arts ability of both men. And look it, they meet each other just like that, kick for kick.
Yeah, my Muay Thai is better than your Muay Thai. That is the opinion. And not only that, both are masters of psychological warfare. You're right, they are eerily similar.
Able to counter that right hand and come back in, and then the pump knee from Aleister Black.
I've got to say, Aleister Black is really the man of the two with the momentum. He's the relative newcomer to the SmackDown scene, at least on his second coming here, and it's showing in the early goings.
Oh, and all of a sudden, with cat-like quickness,
the Megaplex!
LA Knight right back to business. Oh, Shinsuke off that second rope, that jumping knee, and Nakamura in control. Her triple threat action with LA Knight, Aleister Black who kicks up, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, with Shinsuke Nakamura focusing on LA Knight for large parts here, it's really been Aleister Black's opening.
Off the springboard into the cover, and coming in and staying alive is LA Knight.
Black truly is that otherworldly presence here. He calls himself the consequences this roster needs. Well, those consequences are going to be severe.
Oh, he went for BFT. Oh, went for Black Mass. Every which way they're looking for it, and then it's the megastar who delivers, slamming down, hooks the leg to advance, but pulling him right off of the cover was Shinsuke Nakamura.
New wrinkle in the arsenal of LA Knight there, perhaps would have garnered victory.
Oh, right into the steel steps.
Yeah, point of the steel steps, right to that solar plexus of the megastar. And now has to be the time to put this one to bed. You've got one man down and out, one man in the ring at your mercy. This is not the time for taunts. This is the time for the heaviest of heavy artillery.
He's just playing around now with Aleister Black is Shinsuke Nakamura, and disrespecting and slapping the face. And Black is going to stand toe-to-toe with him. The two strikers center the ring.
Oh! You hear that connection? How the hell?
Oh,
is Aleister
spinning
Black
elbow.
still standing?
Headbutt. Back and forth they go. Nakamura came running in. Black able to meet him, gets that knee up.
Just indefensible moves.
You are seeing such skill between these two. Oh, but Knight is back.
Knight looking to pounce on the hard worker Shinsuke Nakamura there, who has got Aleister Black completely rattled.
That's exactly what he looks to do.
What you have to do in this kind of matchup, but don't write Aleister Black off that easy. Wow!
What a knee from Aleister Black.
Tiger knee to the point of the jaw, crumbling the megastar.
And now the moonsault out onto the floor.
That was a nasty landing, perhaps just about catching Nakamura. The megastar got out of the way just in time. Absorbing most of the impact on the knees was Aleister Black, but wake up!
Here it comes! And this time gets the best of LA Knight, but you can see him reaching for that left leg.
Yeah, it's a kamikaze style of attack. First one did not connect great. This second one did connect, however, still an ugly landing for Aleister Black, who's grabbing that left hamstring and is now struggling to get up to a vertical pace. But with the briefcase on the line, or at least qualification for the Money in the Bank ladder match, fight through the pain barrier.
Solo Sikoa qualified last week. Who will join him in LA? Megastar gets out of the way. And now LA Knight in prime position.
What do the people want? Yeah!
Delivering the elbow. Oh, but here comes Nakamura.
And LA Knight might be out cold here.
Hooks the leg. And grabs the rope at 2.9.
Now a rope break will not break a submission, but in this kind of matchup, it certainly will break a pin. Smart move by the megastar LA Knight.
And now Nakamura. Is he thinking about Kinshasa here? Is he lining up Kinshasa here?
Caught just in the nick of time by Aleister Black. Incredible reaction speed. But it might be for naught.
He sends him right into that post. What a thud on that right shoulder. As Nakamura trying to complete the task at hand.
And Nakamura smells victory.
But instead, Black mass by Black. Oh, and LA Knight's gonna clean it up.